Welcome folks to another edition of Dragonfire Darting. As you can tell from your screen, this is going to be another video about Dart Connect and one of its most recent and definitely most interesting developments. This is all going to be about cricket. Now before we start, I have played some of these new games, but I've only done a little research on the rest of them, and I'll try and do my best to show you all how these works. So let's get right to it. I'll pull up the screen. The simplest way to do this is to go and play just a custom match menu. Best of, we'll just do a best of one and continue. So you can see the most popular games, 301, 501 and cricket, come up automatically on your screen, and you can add other games like 701, 601, 1001. But this video is all about cricket. So we're going to add a game. Excuse me. Click on the cricket and see what pops up. Now, NL Tactics 10, 11, 12, they're pretty self-explanatory. And I have played the Tactics 10 a few times. So we will pick that one. And we will continue. So we'll just select home as the players, and as you can see from your screen, it goes all the way from 20 all the way down to 10 and the bull. So of course tactics will go down to 11, tactics 12 will just go down to 12. Now these up here are the most interested ones, and I've not actually played any. But obviously this is pretty well much self-explanatory. First one to close all the numbers, you don't score for points. Basically, you're just closing the numbers. Now the rest of them, like NL Tactics, we'll do that one first. This one will allow you to have a drawn match. So I guess the first player who shoots, if he's the one that closes out all his numbers first, then his opponent gets to shoot one more time. And if he closes out all his numbers, then that is going to be a tie. The rest of them, this is a very simplified version. Drop 10. As you will see, this just starts at 10, goes all the way down to 5, and goes down to bull. And it's just like standard cricket. You score points, close the numbers, whatever, however you want to do it. Now the rest of these options are very similar in format, but we'll just go through them real quick and try and show you what they mean. Now straight is regular cricket. It goes down to 15 and the bull, but you cannot advance down the numbers until you close out the other ones in order. So let's show you what this does. Okay, only marks counted right here, I think, but see, only 20, 19, and 18s have showed up. Okay, the home guy's shooting, he closes 20. He has 3 marks. Now, if the away guy, say, only shoots 2 20s, okay, now, enter. 20 is gone, so that means the home guy has close his 20s, he can go for 19s. Let's say he gets 2 19s. He has 5 marks. Enter. Now 20 shows up again. This means that the away player cannot shoot 19s until he shoots and closes the 20s. So we'll do that. And 20 disappears, and he can shoot 19s now. So if the home guy misses, the away guy comes up, he shoots 3 19s, enter. The home guy cannot shoot 18s. See, click on 18s, it doesn't work. He has to close the 19s. And now they can both shoot 8, and so on down the line. And the guy with the most marks at the end of the game wins. So we are back to the main menu. Extended is the same as straight, But as you can imagine, it goes all the way down the line. And you can see it goes all the way down to 11. Doesn't quite go down to 10 like this Tactics does, but it goes down to 11. And the same process counts. You cannot shoot 19s or 18s until you've closed these other numbers. So repeat that. Okay, so he shot that and it disappeared, and the 17 shows up. So, but you cannot shoot the 17 until you close the 19s, or in fact, you can't even shoot the 18s. And there you go, and it goes on down the line until you get to 11 and the bull. And again, the guy with the most marks wins. See, we're not into the points. Now, the markup game is very similar to the other games, with one slight difference. You see, only 20 shows up. If the home guy shoots and closes 20s, and say the away team only shoots 2 20s. Now, the home guy can shoot 19s. Say he closes 19s. Now, 19 disappears because the away guy cannot shoot 19s until he closes 20s. I'd say now, this guy he's closed 19s. He cannot shoot any more 19s, but he can shoot for 18s. And of course, the away guy hasn't closed his 19s, so he can shoot 19s, but he cannot shoot 18s. And there we go. So home guy's ahead, 8 marks to 6. And then again, all the way down to 15. And the guy with the most marks wins. Here we are back in the main menu again. And the only one I haven't really figured out what the difference is custom. This looks like regular cricket, but there is no bullseyes. That is the only difference I can see. So that's just a slight variation on the regular game of cricket. And also, this is like a regular cricket game, as you can score points, as you can see. 20, and just like regular cricket, just without the bullseye. So here we are on the Tactics 10 screen. We have, since I've been with Dynamite Dave, I did teach him how to play cricket while I was over there in England last year. He loves the game, and every time we have a 501 match, we always close out with a game of cricket. He just loves to beat me, but I will say one thing. Ever since I've been with Dynamite Dave, my 501 average has crept up a little bit, and my cricket game has absolutely gotten better so much. And following this short interview kind of thing, I'm going to show you a match Dave and I had just yesterday, and we'll show you how this game works. So until then, let me close this out. I'll set up the screen for our match, and off we go. So without further ado, here's this quick match between Dragonfire and Dynamite Dave during the Tactics 10 version. I'll let the match do the talking, and I'll add a little commentary once in a while. So here we go. Dynamite Dave, as you can see, is going to start first. And I don't know what happens in this video, but see the slide ball on the right side of the scoring app? As soon as Dave entered his score, it went down to show the bull. So I'm going to have something I'm going to have to play with, so I can try and fix that for the future. But you get the general idea of how the game progresses. You'll be able to hear the scores called out, and of course Dot Connect. Anything over a 5 mark pops up on the screen. And you know, I'd like to say again, ever since I've been involved with Dynamite Dave, my averages in 501 have increased a little bit, but my cricket game has increased quite a bit. And as you'll see at the end of the game here, even though I did lose the match, I had a pretty good average. Actually, for me, it's a great average, so I'll let you sit back and watch the match and see how this game plays out. Oh, come on.
No, 116. Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
Three sixes and 3 11s.
Come on. 16's out anyway. What do we want there? Look at that one.
Alright, so one 9, 3 11s.
Right. 3 15s, 2 20s.
350, 2 20s, okay. One thing about this version of cricket is you might be aiming for 15. You could easily slump a couple of 10s. And the same on the other side of the board. 11 is right under the 14. So that's a little bit easier to score in that respect. But it's still a great and exciting game to play.
Oh, 114, 118.
Let's pick up 50. Where the hell are we at now? Oh, a triple Q.
Two's no good.
Yeah.
Ooh. 3 14s.
Oh, I thought you were going to go 15. Okay. Three 14s.
Three 13s, 2 12s.
Damn it. Well, we're good. I don't have anything on you, do I? That's in the way. No, it ain't. 5 12s.
Darts. Good darts. Right. To start getting some scores now. 4 15s.
Ooh, it's 60. So Dragonfire is managing to stay ahead of Dynamite until that throw. And now Dynamite's ahead. But those averages, 3.9 for Dragonfire, 3.5 for Dynamite Dave. 2 12s and a 5.
3 12s, 3 11s.
Okay.
Okay.
Dave stopped Dragonfire from scoring now.
Oh, no. 2 tens.
Three 15s.
You know, Dynamite Dave, he's such a steady shooter. He doesn't miss a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, just 3 tens.
Dragonfire, 3 tens. Catch up to Dynamite a little bit.
Oh, God, 2 10s. Last one was terrible.
Opportunity here to go ahead in points, but he still has 13s and 15s open.
4 tens.
That's 10 shoots, 15s. That's 2 15s and 3 10s. 1, 2, 3.
Dynamite Dave's back in the lead. All he needs is to close out the bowls to win this leg.
Oh, yeah. 3 13s. And a bull.
Darts.
Not a bad round there for Dragonfire, but still,
15.
he's still trying to catch up.
3 balls.
And Dave takes it up with 3 bowls. Good game, close scores, 3.6 for Dragonfire, 3.4 for Dynamite Dave, and only 2 points in it.
I better swap to load that I missed.
Actually, because